Guys, what is going on? Got some more BT9 gameplay for you guys. This one is going to be the Garurumon X antibody versus, of course, one of my favorite decks, going to be Gaiomon slash BlackWarGreymon. So we are going to see the Gabu plus Cool Boy combo over on the right. So Cool Boy is going to grab both the X antibody as well as the Garurumon X. Pretty strong start by Gabu. I'm going to have not such a strong start and just going to go ahead and hatch my Koromon, and I am playing the Bond tie there. Play for 3. We're going to see another Cool Boy revealed and adding a card off of that, and I'm going to definitely draw for my turn. Choked at 1 here, which is a little bit unfortunate, so we are going to play the hero, of course, missing a level 3 for our opponent. We're going to see the Gabumon X suspend the 2 Cool Boys to gain 2 memory, draw 2 cards, and then going to use the Gabumons on evolve effect to reveal the top 3, and of course not going to hit anything off of that. We did see the lightning joust as well, spicy little tech, because we are playing the hero package as well. So Gabumon X number 2 is going to hit the field, revealing some cards. So you see, accumulating the advantage early on is what this deck really wants to do, and then just going to go for the early swings with the promo BlackWarGreymon. We are going to see Garurumon plus Garurumon X evolved into the Gabu there, and then finally the promo BlackWarGreymon that lets you swing twice, basically getting 2 checks as well as drawing a couple of cards. Also has the ability to save itself by battle. So we are going to reveal the top 3 with the Maki here, and then add the BlackWarGreymon going down to 0. Unfortunately did not hit a Tapirmon off of that, so we're just going to play yet another tie. You guys can see this game is pretty bad for me. I promise the next one will be a little bit more back and forth, but as for the Gabu player, he's basically got the perfect stack going on. We are going to stick the X antibody underneath, swing security, drawing a card, unsuspending the BlackWarGreymon there. Checking 1 card is going to be 13,000, of course, being able to detach 2 materials for that. Now, we actually did this in the wrong order. You should definitely detach the 2 Gabumons first. So you see here, we are going to hit the BlackWarGreymon, but of course, we're just going to let that happen and detach the Gabus from the first one instead, and then detach the Garurumons instead on the second one. So in turn, saving ourselves twice. So the BlackWarGreymon will still have the materials of the Tsunamon as well as the X antibody there. So I do apologize for that little slight misplay, but we did correct it, and then we're going to go into the BlackWarGreymon X, which of course will unsuspend, and Cool Boy triggering its effect is just so broken, drawing some cards, gaining 2 memory, of course checking 2 with the BlackWarGreymon, swinging into the security, lost security with the Gabumon, going MetalGarurumon as well as MetalGarurumon X to unsuspend and go for game. So a literal OTK there, pretty crazy by the MetalGarurumon X player there. So I'm going to start to try to set up my board, going first, going to play the Maki, grabbing the Gaiomon off of the reveal, putting the rest at the bottom of the deck. Our friend here will start with 3, going into Gabu Garuru as well as Garuru X, just to try to cycle some cards. And finally, of course, the promo BlackWarGreymon going to be able to establish his stack early. I'm going to see the Tapirmon pretty early, going to go Tapirmon for 0. On top of that, going to go Cyclonemon for a cost of 2. He's another really cool dual colored one. This build is definitely focused on the dual colors now that we've got Maki in the game here. And then just lastly, going to end things off with the MetalGarurumon inbreeding for a cost of 4. Now, putting our opponent at 4 is a little bit dangerous because of the threat of potentially MetalGarurumon X, but luckily we are going to see the Cool Boy here played for a cost of 2. Gonna swing security, no draws, but will unsuspend. Hitting a Greymon is 6,000, but of course we are 7,000 with the egg. I believe 8,000 if you got 8 or more in hand. And then going to hit a Gaiomon, of course being able to detach 2 materials from that to save ourselves by battle. So Garurumon X, lots of resilience there. Being able to save yourself by battle multiple times is really, really nice. Then MetalGarurumon is going to be evolved for a cost of 4, of course, gaining 1 memory for each 4 cards in hand. So gaining some memory there, putting me to 1. I am just going to go Gaiomon for a reduced cost of 4 Gaiomon. Of course, we'll get to devolve, blitz, and then a reboot during my opponent's turn. So going to just go ahead and swing over the Garurumon there, of course, drawing a card off of the Koromon. Then during my opponent's unsuspend phase, he will become unsuspended, putting my opponent to 3. starting over here, we got the Gabumon plus the Garurumon stack once again, and then just going to see a Garurumon X on top of that. Luckily, I don't think he has the promo WereGreymon right away. Might have to dig for it a little bit. I feel like you'd probably slap that thing down as soon as you got it, because being able to swing twice is definitely really good against my deck, putting pressure on early, especially because I do not have the BlackWarGreymon underneath the Gaiomon, so I won't be able to block any incoming attacks. So Gaiomon here is really just a big body to be able to check a couple of security cards. We are going to see the hero played for a cost of 4, putting me 2-3, but of course guaranteeing our opponent the 3 memory at the start of the turn. So we're going to swing security, draw a card, checking 2 off of the Gaiomon, 13,000. Not really worried about dying to anything aside for maybe like a random Omnimon or something. Going to play a Nokia, revealing the top 4. Being able to add a Dragonkin plus a Greymon, so going to be able to take the Gaiomon plus MetalGarurumon is really strong there. Then we're going to go Monochromon for a cost of 1, but of course being the fact that our opponent has hero on the field, not going to really matter, but we are putting up a blocker. Of course, if he plays this correctly and he's got something like the MetalGarurumon X, or the WereGreymon X rather, you will be able to bounce a level 4 or lower Digimon in the process of attacking, like before I get the chance to block. So we will actually see, we're going to swing into security with the Garurumon X here, which is plus 3,000 I believe from all of his inherited. So of course I am debating here whether or not to block my Monochromon. Will die, but it is possible that he's got the WereGuru X, so I don't really want to take the chance to allow him to get a free security check. So we're just going to go ahead and block that. I've still got the Gaiomon on field. I've still got the Tapirmon. We are actually just going to see a Metal Storm being able to play for 7, unsuspending the Garurumon as well as returning my Gaiomon to the hand, which is really unfortunate. I'm going to start my turn by promoting the Tapirmon here. Got 4 memory to work with as well as 2 reducers on field, so going to reduce the cost of the Greymon to 1 with the Nokia, of course establishing the blocker is really nice, being able to evolve the MetalGarurumon for a cost of 3, devolving the Garuru X, unfortunately not deleting it since we've got a lot of materials underneath it. And then just finally going to go into BlackWarGreymon. I definitely could have popped the Hero Cool Boy. I was thinking about that, but I really just want to clear the threat off the field. It's possible he could go up into a MetalGarurumon X off of that hand, so I really did not want to risk losing my BlackWarGrey. So we're just going to clear the Digimon instead. Our opponent is going to start a new stack, and then probably just play a Tamer, or instead just a Gabumon to choke me 2-1, revealing the top 3, revealing 2 Gabus, as well as a blue memory boost. Of course, we're not going to be able to add that Gabu. Of course, going to whiff on that, revealing 2 Gabus as well as a memory boost. A little bit unfortunate there. We're just going to start our turn at 1, Digivolving the Agumon, swinging at the Gabumon, drawing card, unsuspending since it was deleted. Probably keeping our dude unsuspended, or at least waiting for a Gaiomon to come down, and that is exactly what's going to go on. Gaiomon is, of course, treated as BlackWarGreymon, so we can reduce him by Nokia. So going to evolve that for free, which is really relevant there because we hit the X antibody, which would have passed the turn if we had waited, or if we had evolved Gaiomon for any more cost. So we're just going to lastly play the Nokia, revealing the Agumon there, revealing the top 4, and adding another +2 off of that effect. Of course, Gaiomon will reboot, so we got the 13,000 reboot blocker setup. That's pretty much what you want to see out of the BlackWarGreymon deck. Typically, you want to see a little bit earlier, to save yourself some security, but reboot blocker is very difficult for a lot of the decks to out. You saw the Metal Storm earlier, so that's realistically the only thing Garurumon can do, especially if you've got something like like a lower Digimon in play, because MetalGarurumon X does bounce the lowest level, I believe. So if you got more than 1 Digimon on field, you won't be able to bounce the Gaiomon there. So we are going to see the WereGreymon X swing, and then of course I'm going to block it on deletion, or to prevent its deletion rather. It's going to detach the 2 materials there, but I don't think there's a whole lot our opponent can do here. He does not have the X antibody underneath. He doesn't really have much of anything to do, so we are going to go ahead and just scoop it up. Game 3, I'm going to go ahead and start hatching the egg, Digivolving to Tapirmon, and then playing the Monkey, revealing the Tapirmon. Some other rookie is going to add that to my hand, but definitely not what I need right at the moment. We are going to see a Gabu X plus Hero onto the field for a cost of 4, putting me to 1. I'm just going to promote, revealing another Monkey, and of course not hitting anything, unfortunately. Gonna put that Chimeramon Delicate Plan package down at the bottom of the deck, which is really where I want to see it. It's not really going to do me any good against this specific matchup. We are going to then see the Gabumon player go into the Garurumon X, as well as promo BlackWarGreymon there. So I am going to go ahead and Digivolve the Greymon for a cost of 2. Unfortunately, is not a dual color, so I can't reduce him, but I can go ahead and put my opponent 2-3 with the MetalGarurumon. So he is actually 9,000 right now because of the Tapirmon is all turns. It's an all turns effect, so 9,000. Going to prevent the BlackWarGreymon from, I believe, swinging because he is at plus 2k, so he is at 8,000. He could definitely swing, save himself by battle, or instead just tap the hero. So hero is going to put him to plus 2,000, putting him at 10k. We are going to hit the BlackWarGreymon, detaching 2 materials to save ourselves. Of course, only being 9,000 right now, because he lost the plus 1k from the Gabumon, I believe. So we are currently at 9k apiece. I'm not sure if I would like to crash, but honestly, if he does threaten, it might be the better play to crash, just because he loses his stack as well. But instead, we're just going to do the smart play and go into the BlackWarGreymon X. So he is currently 11k, so I won't be able to block that. 2 checks here, gonna hit the Maki and the Agumon there, and then get some pluses off of that. Add the Monochromon to my hand. I probably should have blocked that. Now 2 checks was a lot, and then we are just going to see the MetalGarurumon Digivolve for a cost of 3, effectively 3, being able to gain the memory off of the effect, and then go into MetalGarurumon X, being able to put me to 1, bouncing my MetalGarurumon. I've got triple Monkey on field, which is definitely nice, but not sure it's going to do a whole lot against this Digimon that is checking 2 cards. If we see an Omnimon or something like that, it will just be game. We are going to promote the Tapirmon, evolving the Monochromon for a cost of 0, and about all I can do is go into the MetalGarurumon, de-Digivolve the MetalGarurumon here, which is a little bit unfortunate that the effect is mandatory, because it's possible he could just MetalGarurumon X me again, like swing here, like X Antibody or something, and then go into MetalGaru to close out the game. I don't have an on-deletion effect here, so he won't be able to bottom deck me at the very least, but we are staring down a 13,000 Garurumon, checking multiple cards. Do not have blocker here, so going to have to let that go through. Putting him up to 15k, I believe, hitting a Nokia. Nothing off of that, I believe, so I'm set up quite nicely for next turn, but that is a big assumption that I am living that for. We are going to see the blue memory boost, revealing the MetalGarurumon X, and then of course MetalGarurumon X is just going to hit the board. We are sticking the X Antibody underneath, not really necessary, but definitely just going to Digivolve for 1 and bounce back my whole stack. And with that, guys, that is going to be game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think of each deck. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.